Which is another thing I was thinking of the other day, which would make WoW cool, is if you ever watch GM videos on these private servers, like you could do all these crazy hacks. You can make yourself look like any model, any player model, like a Murloc or whatever, or a Furbog, whatever. You can make yourself get giant-sized. If Blizzard would do something like that, where if you leveled up, you could choose to do something cosmetic with your character, like make him grow in size, that would be cool. Or you could change your hairstyles and crap, but you're going to do that anyway. But maybe make you able to jump higher. I probably wouldn't want you to get into like crazy places that you're not supposed to be able to get into, but I saw a video where the guy was doing like crazy Dragon Ball Z type jumping on a private server, and he was like had the gravity set low or something, and you could run really fast. Stuff like that. That would make the game more interesting to do that. Or if you're like a warlock or a hunter and you have a pet, you can make your pet get bigger or change the way the pet looks or something. I don't know. What if you're like a mage and you want to like make your fireballs look bigger, like make them look huge? I mean, you could have like giant Dragon Ball Z type fireballs. You can be able to jump really high. It would basically be like having a Dragon Ball Z type game, only with Warcraft. Or making some kind of little sandbox version of Warcraft. Like, I was playing Garry's mod last night with Squid and Taco and Stream, and we were talking about, what if they made like a Warcraft version of Garry's mod? A Garry's mod for Warcraft. Like, you could take any item, any kind of model that's in Warcraft, like one of those dwarven airplanes or one of those catapults or one of those things. You could like weld gnome rockets to it and make it shoot off into the air. Do like stuff like that, you know, like weld pieces together, make kind of crazy models, spawn bosses and just like kill them for fun. Basically everything that you can do on a private server with GM powers, only make it like with a user interface where you just click on stuff and not have to type in all these crazy codes and memorize numbers and stuff like that. And you know, you could make crazy mounts and I don't know, do all kinds of fun stuff. Making videos would be easier. You would have to like use that 3D model viewer a lot of people use. I don't really know how that works. I'd like a video that kind of explains how that works and like cool videos like Oxhorn and Mind Flame and all that crap. Not that I would put the effort into it, but that'd be cool. Like Garry's mod has a Pirate Ship Wars mod for the mod. It's a Garry's mod, which Garry's mod is a mod for Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike was originally a mod for Half-Life, so it's like a mod of a mod of a mod of a mod. But anyway, Pirate Ship Wars, you're on these two boats and you shoot cannons at each other. Imagine if they had a Warcraft version of that and you're like on the boats from Menthil Harbor or from Booty Bay to Ratchet and you're like crossing people and you're shooting cannons at them and blowing their boats up and knocking their mast off. You're all wearing Bloodsail Buccaneer hats. That would be fun as hell. Why don't Blizzard do that? They even have those Bat Riders that Outland quest where you drop those huge 15,000 DPS bombs on crap. That could be part of like a Pirate Ship Wars mod or something. I don't know. That you ride stuff and you drop bombs on people and you gotta avoid it. Huge, massive armies fighting each other. There's so much Blizzard could do that they don't do. Also, a lot of people commenting that I should work for Blizzard. I don't know what kind of job you would have, or you just like come up with crazy ideas, but that would be hell of fun. I could quit my day job and hell, I could design Diablo 3 or Diablo 4. I'm sure they're already working on Diablo 3. I've heard that StarCraft 2. Somebody that made StarCraft 2 was talking to another developer at a convention. They overheard him. It's on DiabloII.net. They're talking about. They asked him what he was working on. He said, "I'm working on StarCraft 2. What are you working on?" He said, "I'm working on Hydra." And that's like a code name that Blizzard uses for games. And StarCraft 2's code name was Medusa. So they think Hydra might be Diablo 3 or something else entirely. But Diablo 3 could be in the works. And I hope it's not going to be one of these 3D MMORPGs like WoW. I hope it's like the original Diablo 2 aspect. Of course, Flagship Studios is gone now, and they're all doing Mythos and stuff, but Blizzard might not fuck it up. I have a little faith in Blizzard. And I also said a while back that they should make the levels harder to level up. The reason I said that was because stuff like, I was talking to Nightwolf yesterday, and he was talking about Defias leather set. He's been trying to get the full Defias leather set. I'm like, by the time you collect it all, you won't need it anymore because it's so fast leveling up. Like, you don't really need to keep that good gear when you're at low level. It's just like a waste of time. Just keep leveling and powering on through it. But if it was harder to level up, you would spend more time on these lower level instances and get more out of the game, I guess you would say. And another thing I think they should do, you know how they used to reset the instances after every week, like Molten Core and Nixie, you can only do like once a week? You should have been able to do that every time you cleared it, like any other instance. Not like, I know that you don't want to be able to like kill the first boss, go out and reset it, go back in, kill the first boss, go out and reset it, if the first boss is like easy to get to. But if you cleared the whole instance, I don't see why you couldn't go ahead and reset it and then do the whole instance again if your guild wants to spend time grinding like Naxxramas or whatever the hell everybody's doing nowadays. the coil, or I don't even know. I don't even know what the new instances are. Outlands. Screw Outlands. It's all about the level 60 crap for me. So if you could do that, if you could keep grinding instances and getting a lot more loot like that, what they could do is make these epic weapons and crap have like a good amount of durability, but once the durability breaks and the weapon breaks, then it's gone. You don't have it anymore. You gotta like keeping like a stash of weapons in your bag, like in case one of them breaks and you have like a spare. Then you have to decide, like, oh, do I want to use this crazy legendary weapon to like attack this guy in PvP, or do I want to use it during this giant boss raid fight or something like that? You have to figure out what you want to spend your durability on if they did that. If it was easier to get loot, you know, you can make breakable weapons, and that would be pretty cool. Or maybe some kind of reforging thing, like you could have them reforged for a lot of gold, and maybe you reforge them and they're even better quality or worse quality, and you never know, and it's like a random chance kind of thing. That's why Diablo was superior to a lot of these games, because it had all these elements that made it addictive, and it was really cool too. Like, it was kind of like gambling, and I like the ability. Like, I've been playing the Mythos beta, and this is what it differs from Diablo, is like if something drops, it only drops for you. Nobody else can see it, so nobody can steal your loot. If somebody can steal your loot, then you really have to be on your toes, and it makes the game interesting and fun. It's like real life. If you get robbed in a game, that's fucking fun. Anyway, I'm off the subject of Zul Gurub. I should get back to it. While I was just editing that, I just had a brilliant fucking idea. First of all, I would also change this. Like, once you find a weapon and it's soulbound, there shouldn't be any soulbound until you've used it once. You should be able to trade anything one time and be able to use it. You shouldn't just have to use it yourself and nobody else. That's screwed up. I know they want to have a good economy, but whatever. Here's my brilliant fucking idea. Once you have one of those items that's breakable and you use it up, or whatever, you use up the durability on it, and it gets stuck into your bag maybe, and maybe if you get killed in a PvP area, like not in a battleground because that wouldn't be right, but you get killed out in the world, like you get ganked, that guy could loot your corpse and that weapon would be on your corpse. Like, it would have the durability back for that guy. You could have your friends like say, oh, come kill me so you can get this weapon. I'll have durability right now on it, but most people don't know people on the opposite factions. That would be kind of hard to do. I don't know, maybe something like that. Legendary weapons or something really crazy probably wouldn't be good, but epics that are fairly easy to get, maybe like the durability runs out on it and somebody kills you and they get to loot your body. That's what they need to do, is have some kind of thing where they can loot your crap once they kill you. Then you'd have this world PvP opened up and everybody would love the game and it'd be awesome. I would probably play again if they did something like that, where you could loot people's stuff. They'd need something to guarantee that people would actually have loot worth taking. It's kind of like when you play Grand Theft Auto multiplayer. We played on this server, party server, where it's like Monopoly. You get to buy different buildings and restaurants, clothing stores, different casinos, whatever. You get to make money over time if you own these restaurants or stores. And what you keep all your money in this 24/7 ATM machine type thing in the store. So you can't, when somebody kills you, they take all your money. So you never have any money on you if you keep going to the bank and banking your money. But if you want to buy something, you have to want to buy like a $2 million casino, you have to actually drive there carrying $2 million. So people will have the chance to kill you while you're out with all your money on you, and they can take your crap. Like, I got raped hardcore one time. I had like $40,000 on me, and I owned a building that was like $40,000. And once you own something, they can't buy it for a certain amount of time, but after a while they get to buy it back from you, and when they do, they pay you, like the money goes right into your guy. So somebody killed me, took my $40,000. Maybe it was $400,000. It was something really bad because I was pissed off. I think it was $400,000. Killed me, took all my money. I respawned with no money, and they bought my other building that was $400,000. So that went right into my bank, and I'm running around $400,000. I get killed immediately again. They take all that money, and I'm just wiped out in 2 deaths. And it sucked, but it was entertaining. It was exciting. It kept me into the game. You know, it was fucking hilarious. That's what makes games fun, is the ability to get raped, the ability for people to just jack your shit, like in Diablo. That's what made Diablo awesome, was sometimes you'd get your shit jacked. I got tricked out of a Stone of Jordan one time. It sucked, but looking back, it's pretty funny, and it makes me like the game. In retrospect, it builds up these, memories of fun events. Oh, by the way, with Garry's mod, I recorded perhaps like 2 hours worth of footage when we were playing the other night, because we kept coming up with better and better things to do with Garry's mod. The game just keeps getting better. There's no limit to it, because you can just do everything yourself. You can make up games if you want to, and we came up with some crazy stuff. Want to make, I don't know how many videos it's going to be, but there's going to be a swarm of Garry's Mod videos coming out eventually. And people are asking me what I use to record my games. It's just Fraps. Everybody uses Fraps. So we use GameCam. I've never messed with it, or HyperCam, or Webcam Max, or I don't know what, but I use Fraps.